gonna be fun today.
Became Caseoh! Woo! Caseoh! Okay, can I finally please?
This will serve as the foundation for a ecosystem. On day 3, I introduced the first isopods. These are called isopods. As you can see, I have 2 varieties here, clowns and zebras. After I placed them in, they began to search for shelter. Alongside the isopods, I introduced springtails and buffalo beetles. These 2 detrivores will eat pretty much anything they can find. All of these tiny bugs will eventually be food for a future predator. By day 50, the isopod population began to boom. In the shaded areas of the tank, they would form small little herds. The juveniles looked almost identical to their adult counterpart. Here, you can even see one shedding its skin. While the zebras were thriving, the clowns seemed to have disappeared entirely. On the other hand, the buffalo beetles were taking over. I placed a dead cockroach into the tank and knew just how many there were.
I think I can see their future, yeah. I'm pretty sure they're going to Chuck E. Cheese soon. Yeah.
Soon, there was nothing left but a hollow skeleton. They were running rampant, and I needed a predator.
Stop calling! A 1x1 Lego piece! You're bad! Have a good night!
Let me introduce you to the Dune Scorpion. He is a vicious predator and will make short work of a beetle or isopod. Do you see that tiny red drop on his head? That is a potent beetle, and I have to be extremely careful. I picked him up and prepared to place him into the tank. After a gentle love tap, he took his very first step into the new world. Scorpions are almost completely blind, so they don't use their eyes to get around. Within just a few minutes, he managed to take down the buffalo beetle. With a full stomach, he began to search for a place to burrow. After a few hours, his burrow was complete, and it just looked like an ordinary hole. But if we look underground, we can see it is so much more. This is home. He would spend most of his time here, but as day turned to night, he would emerge.
See you later!
Under old...
Alright, we're going to be eating Subway. I used to eat Subway all the time. Thank you, Mom. Stephanie. Sandwich!
As the storm faded away, animals began to emerge. The rain brought new life to the desert landscape. This rose of Jericho opened its leaves after receiving water.
So smooth. He's going places.
By day 63, the water area was teeming with life. Hundreds of tiny eggs that lay dormant in the sand began to hatch. The pond was swarming with these tiny white dots that were going to become something incredible.
No, you can't argue.
Meanwhile, on land, I figured it was time to introduce a new animal. Here is a Mexican jumping bean, and here are 30 more. These are not what they seem. After I added them in, they began to dance. They seem to roll around mindlessly, but each one is on a mission. Find shelter. They jump to escape the desert heat. It didn't take long for them to huddle under whatever they could find. Now, inside every bean lives a caterpillar. One day, they will emerge into a beautiful little moth.
POV, I asked my son for
By day 72, life in the water had grown substantially. These little white crustaceans are called fairies. They glide through the water, filtering out whatever food they can find. In the shadows lives an animal much larger and less delicate than the fairy shrimp. Meet the triad.
You've all been there, right?
I put one on my finger so you can get a sense of scale. They look completely prehistoric. They look to be thriving now, but there is a problem. Every day, the water level got lower and lower. The desert sun was quickly drying up their little pond.
My name?
On day 81, the pond
I'm okay.
almost dried
Leave me
up.
alone,
Life
big
was
fat
more
pig.
Many of the triops were carrying bundles of eggs and needed to find a safe place to lay them. Here, you can see a female carefully digging her nest. She would lay her eggs in this hole, and they won't hatch until the following rainy season. The fairy shrimp had also laid their eggs, and their life cycle was reaching the end. Only a few days later, the pond had dried up completely. The Rose of Jericho had closed, and life seemed bare. But after closer inspection, you will notice hundreds of tiny eggs waiting for the next time it rained. Life was booming, but it was time to introduce a new predator. This animal will easily find her way to the top of the food chain. Let me introduce you to the bearded dragon. I'm just kidding. She's way too big for this tank. But I have many more projects on the way, so do me a favor and like this video, subscribe, and I'll be sure to see you in the next one. Within this tank lives a miniature world. There are predators and prey, wind and rain. This desert is a dangerous place, but despite all odds, some animals have evolved to survive. It transforms from an empty wasteland to a thriving ecosystem. To understand the mysteries within, first, we must go back to day 1. It all started when I got the tank, some materials, and a whole lot of cacti. I proceeded to mix up some dirt, and then build up the second rock. I began to plant the cacti.
Go, we're gonna end the video now. Sorry, I made a miscalculation. We're not actually ending the video. We're not the ones actually ended the video yet.
This will serve as the foundation for a thriving ecosystem. On day 3, I introduced the first animals. These are called isopods. As you can see, I have 2 varieties here, clowns and zebras. After I placed them in, they began to search for shelter. Alongside the isopods, I introduced springtails and buffalo beetles. These 2 detrivores will eat pretty much anything they can find. All of these tiny bugs will eventually be food for a future predator. By day 50, the isobot population began to boom. In the shaded areas of the tank, they would form small little herds. The juveniles looked almost identical to their adult counterpart. Here, you can even see one shedding its skin. While the zebras were thriving, the clowns seemed to have disappeared entirely. On the other hand, the buffalo beetles were taking over. I placed a dead cockroach into the tank to show just how many there were. Soon, there was nothing left but a hollow skeleton. They were running rampant and I needed a predator. I needed something deadly, something fast, something almost as terrifying as my mother-in-law. Let me introduce you to the dune scorpion. He is a vicious predator and will make short work of a beetle or isopod. Do you see that tiny white drop on his stinger? Well, that is a potent venom, and I have to be extremely careful. I picked him up and prepared to place him into the tank. After a gentle love tap, he took his very first step into the new world. Scorpions are almost completely blind, so they don't use their eyes to get around. Within just a few minutes, he managed to take down a buffalo beetle. With a full stomach, he began to search for a place to burrow. After a few hours, his burrow was complete, and it just looked like an ordinary hole. But if we look underground, we can see it is so much more. It is his home. He would spend most of his time here, but as day turned to night, he would emerge. Under ultraviolet light, he will glow a radioactive green. On day 60, I realized the scorpion wasn't going to be enough. The beetles were breeding faster than the scorpion could eat them. I needed to add competition.
We're gonna do a food challenge as well.
This is no ordinary.
Put the food up.
They have 3 superpowers. First off, they make their own sunscreen. This white powder on their shell will protect them from the desert sun. Secondly, they have a huge abdomen to store water, kind of like a camel. They can last for ages without any water at all. But if a predator tries to eat them, that's where power comes into play. They are indestructible. Their thick armor will protect them from sandstorms and strong desert winds.
Third edition.
I added them into the tank and immediately...
The food and drink edition. Would you pick this or that?
No.
Let's find out now. Which one would you pick? A McDonald's Big Mac burger or an Arby's roast beef sandwich?
I'd rather choose the McDonald's Big Mac.
Would you choose some M&M's or some Skittles?
Oh, Skittles! I love Skittles!
Which ice cream? Chocolate chip cookie dough or mint chocolate chip?
Mint chocolate chip!
Pick a drink between root beer or Sprite.
Root beer! I mean Sprite! I love Sprite. Dragon loves Sprite too. Mr. Moan does too, and Miss Cruz.
Would you prefer to eat sushi or pizza?
Pizza! I want pizza!
He's actually going to be in the tomorrow. He's got to drive from high school.
Would you pick some donuts or some brownies?
Brownies!
Would you take the cotton candy ice cream or the strawberry ice cream?
Nope, none of them. That's it, I'm getting it.
Hello, and welcome back to Quiz Alien, everyone.
No, I'm not
Today,
watching.
we're done.
Alex!
Jay.
Okay.
Welcome to Brainiest. Are you ready for the Pick a Dish challenge? Before we start, don't forget to subscribe for
Finish
more
my
exciting
mustache, you can't
quizzes.
come on.
Let's get started. Pick one dish.
Three! Yes!
Number two.
I want one! If it's bad, you're bad, Brainiest! Yes! I want one! I mean two! No! One! You look so cool.
Number four. Which one?
Three! Yes!
Pick your dish.
Two! Two! Yes!
Next one.
One! Yes! If it's bad, two!
Hope you picked the right dish. Choose wisely.
Oh, three! Oh, three! Yes! Oh, two! Oh, two! No! Oh! Yep! Oh! No! Help! Oh, please!
Hey, friends, are you ready for some real fun today?
Yes!
Let's play Would You Rather Mystery Dish Edition. If you're new here, subscribe to our channel for more fun games just like this.
Yay!
Thank you and have fun. Would you rather eat French fries, smiley
Mystery
fries,
dish!
or eat a mystery dish? Nothing.
Alright, we'll be playing a game. Roblox. We'll be playing Baldi's Basics. We'll be doing Baldi's Basics. Alright, we'll be playing Baldi's Basics. You wanna play? I wanna play. Yes, I want Baldi! Yes!
Every time I walk in my bedroom, but I think it's a different number because you need to go in my bedroom.
Okay. Negative 3, 12,
If it's a personal life,
Negative-
like
negative 3. Yes!
they don't have
You did great. Come here and get your prize. A
15, negative 1. Go! Come on.
he's
Woo! I'll go to that side. You go to that. You come with me. No, you can get that far. Alright, we got 2 sodas. And we need to poo. Get out! What are you doing? Whoa! I wasn't running! What about me? Oh. No!
15 seconds. Detention for you.
Boo!
Your parents will hear about this one.
Ooh, who's on the stairs?
No running in the hall.
Me? What did I do wrong?
Detention for you.
You're bad! Have a good night! No! You're scaring me! No! You bitch! Get out! My way! Negative 5, 0, and 890 seconds! Okay, body doesn't Stop! Stop it!
No running in the hall.
No! Oh shoot!
Detention for you. Your parents will hear
No!
about this one.
I'll punch your ass! No! What did I possibly do? No, I'm going to the other side. I've had enough with it. You failed!
No running in the hall.
What? Me? It better not be me. Okay, that was a close one. No!
Detention for you. When will you learn? will stab you with a pencil.
Get away from me. Okay. I'm gonna push him off with the... No! Get away from me, you fucking little shit! Okay. Stop it! Come on, I never said would do. Never said would do. Run! Okay, 11. Okay, -2.
Yeah.
98,000. I'm gonna win, you fucking little shit. Yes! Well, that was all, guys. Let me just... Bye, guys!
Okay. Well,
Alright.
and then if you decide...
Alright, I have to eat myself.
Tell Granddaddy good night.
Good night, Granddaddy.
Say love you.
Love you, Granddaddy. Wow. Hey, Mom.
Alright, love you.
What happened to Caseoh? He was a substitute of my channel for today.
What, buddy?
Where's Caseoh? He's a substitute of my channel.
Oh, I don't know where he went. I went home.
Yeah, he got banned from my YouTube channel.